Greetings and welcome to the Corporate Governance and Ethics learning session. The topic is board governance models. We are continuing with the study of the board governance models. In today's lesson, we are going to describe the management team model. We will discuss the characteristics, the benefits, and also the limitations of the management team model. Therefore, by the end of this lesson, you should be able to describe the management team model, discuss the benefits, characteristics, and limitations of the management team model. Management team model. That is our focus for today. Management team model. Management team model. We'll begin by describing what is a management team model. And candidates, this is a model that is based on the idea that executives and managers of a company are best equipped to make decisions for the company's long-term success. And in this model, the board of directors takes a more hands-off approach and delegates most decision-making authority to the management team. So in hierarchy, we have the board of directors and the management team. So under this model, the board of directors takes a hands-off approach by delegating most of its decision-making authority to the management team. And under this model, the management team is responsible for developing and executing the company's strategic plan. It is responsible also for managing its operations and making day-to-day decisions. The role of the board is to merely oversee the management team, providing guidance, providing advice, and to make sure that the company is operating in compliance with legal and ethical standards. So that's the role of the board of directors. So the management team model, we can say also, can be effective in situations where the company is highly dynamic and requires rapid decision making to stay competitive. So in a management team model, we have the board of directors, whose role is strictly to oversight the management team. Then we have the management team working under the board of directors, whose role is to ensure that the company is managed, or whose role is to ensure that they execute the company's strategic plan, whose role is also to manage its operations and to make day-to-day decisions. You understand? That's the management team model. Management team model. And I repeat, in this model, the board takes a hands-off approach and delegates most decision-making authority to the management team, which is responsible for developing and executing the company's strategic plan and running the day-to-day operations of the company. Do you understand? It should also be noted that this model could be risky, as it may allow the management team to make decisions that prioritize the short-term gain, that prioritize their short-term gains over the long-term sustainability of the company. And to mitigate such risks, It's important for the board to establish clear policies and procedures for decision making, providing oversight and accountability for the management team, and also to ensure that the company's missions and also the company's values are being upheld. And therefore, there ought to be effective communication between the board and the management team, which is also crucial for ensuring that everyone is aligned on the company's goals and company's objectives. So that's the meaning of management team model. That's the description of the model, the management team model. So what are the characteristics of this model? Number one, shared leadership and responsibility. Shared leadership and responsibility. Now, in contrast to a single leader model, like the patron board model, the management team here distributes, the management team model distributes leadership responsibilities among a group of individuals, which then fosters a sense of collective leadership and also a sense of accountability, shared leadership. So we have the board of directors doing their oversight and the management team engaging in the development of the strategic vision and the implementation of the vision. 2, diverse expertise and skills. How is it a feature? Now, the team comprises of individuals with diverse backgrounds, expertise, and skill sets, enabling a comprehensive and a multifaceted approach to problem solving and decision making. That's the second characteristic. 3, collaborative decision making. Collaborative decision making. The management team maintains open lines of communication and coordination, facilitating information sharing, facilitating collaboration, and also alignment of efforts towards common goals. Towards common goals. 4, flexibility and adaptability. Flexibility and adaptability. Now, the management team here has collective knowledge. It also has diverse skills that enables it to adapt quickly to changing circumstances and to respond effectively to new challenges and to new opportunities. The model enables the team to be flexible and to be adaptable to challenges and also to opportunities. Now, the fifth feature is in relation to the employees. There is stronger employee engagement, stronger employee engagement and involvement. Stronger employee engagement and involvement. So here, candidates, The collaborative nature of the management team model fosters a positive work environment which encourages employee engagement and involvement as well as motivation. Where employees are actively engaged and involved, then it increases employee motivation. It increases employee participation and motivation. Stronger employee engagement and motivation. 6. Enhanced communication and commitment. Enhanced communication and commitment, or let me say, and coordination. This model enhances communication and coordination. The team maintains open lines of communication and coordination, facilitating information sharing, collaboration, and working towards common goals. That is a characteristic. Let us now discuss the benefits that are arising from these features. Benefits. Number one is shared expertise and perspectives. Shared expertise and perspectives. Now, the team brings together individuals with different skills, experiences, and viewpoints, leading to better decision making, leading to better problem solving. And such diversity can foster innovation. It can also foster creativity. That's number one. 2, enhanced communication and collaboration. The model enhances communication and collaboration. The collaborative nature of the model promotes open communication and information sharing, leading to a greater understanding and coordination among the team members. The third benefit, stronger decision making. Stronger decision making. Decisions are made collectively, incorporating various perspectives, thereby minimizing the risk of individual biases or the risk of errors. Because we are talking about management team. It's a team that solves the problems, and therefore there is stronger decision making. 4, again, because of teamwork, there is increased accountability and ownership. Increased accountability and ownership. Each team member is responsible for specific areas and shares the overall accountability for organization success, and that fosters a sense of ownership and commitment to achieving shared goals. 5, improved risk management. Improved risk management. Now, because of the collective experiences, the team's collective experiences, the diverse perspectives, because of all that, it allows for better identification and also assessment of risk, leading to more effective risk mitigation strategies due to that diversity in the skills, then it is very likely that the team will come up with the strategies that mitigate risks, right? Risk mitigation strategies. 6 is leadership development, development of leaders. The model provides opportunities for leadership development as team members can learn from each other and also share responsibilities through sharing responsibilities and also preparing each other for future leadership roles. There is chance that leaders can be developed in a management team model. So these are 6 benefits. We are now going to discuss the limitations of the management leadership model, team model, limitations. Now, the first limitation is potential. There is potential for conflict because we are dealing with a team. There is one potential for conflicts. And these conflicts may arise because of differing opinions, because of different personalities within the team, which could then lead to conflicts or disagreements, potentially hindering decision making and slowing down progress. 2, slow decision making. Unlike the board patron governance model, where decisions are made quickly because it's only an individual or a group of individuals who make decisions, in a management team model, decisions can be slowed down. The collaborative nature of the model may lead to longer decision-making processes compared to a single leader model, especially when consensus is required. 3, there is also difficulty in attaining or reaching consensus. Difficulty or challenge in reaching consensus. Challenges in reaching consensus. Now, reaching consensus among team members with diverse perspectives can be challenging and time-consuming. 4, that is obvious, is it not? Where you are a team, when you have a team or relying on a team to make decisions, there could be challenges in reaching consensus because of the differences in viewpoints, opinions, personalities, and so on. The 4th limitation is that one related to ambiguity. All right, role ambiguity and overlap. Role ambiguity and overlap. Role ambiguity and overlap. Now, the overlapping responsibilities of team members can sometimes lead to confusion, and it can also lead to duplication of efforts. 5 is an obvious limitation when you have a group of people making decisions, which is groupthink. So this is a limitation. It is also a limitation. We will discuss it when looking at the consensus governance model. There is the challenge of groupthink. There is risk of groupthink, where team members prioritize consensus over critical evaluation of ideas that can lead to potentially flawed decisions. 6 is costly implementation. It's costly to implement. Costly implementation. All right. Implementing a management team model can be expensive due to the need for additional training, communication, coordination efforts, and so on. So these are 6 drawbacks. We've discussed 6 benefits and 6 characteristics of the management team model. The first characteristic, shared leadership and responsibilities. Number 2, diverse expertise and skills. Number 3, collaborative decision making. Number 4, flexibility and adaptability. Number 5, stronger employee engagement and motivation. Number 6, enhanced communication and coordination. The benefits: 1, shared expertise and perspectives, that's an advantage. The model enhances communication and collaboration, that's an advantage. It leads to stronger decision making, that is an advantage. It increases accountability and ownership, that is a benefit. It improves risk management, that's a benefit. Then there is also development of leaders in a management team model. Lastly, we have 6 limitations or drawbacks. There is potential for conflict, slows down decision making, difficulty in reaching consensus, role ambiguity and overlap, groupthink, and costly to implement. Thank you for attending the lesson. We've in today's lesson discussed the characteristics, the benefits, and the drawbacks of the management team model. I'm going to give you 4 questions for your assignment. Question number 1. In what ways does the management team model differ from a traditional board governance structure? Number 2. How does the management team model enhance or hinder the decision-making process within an organization? 3. What are the potential risks associated with the concentration of power in a management team governance model? Number 4. How can organizations implement checks and balances to maintain accountability within a management team model? That is your today's assignment. I hope to meet you in our next session where we'll discuss the policy board model. Bye.